Who was Leonardo da Vinci? Leonardo da Vinci, 1452–1519. Was a polymath from the Italian Renaissance, meaning he mastered many fields: art, science, engineering, anatomy, architecture, music, and more. Famous for iconic paintings such as the Mona Lisa, The Last Supper. He sketched designs for inventions far ahead of his time: flying machines, tanks, bridges, and mechanical devices, many of which were never built but showed incredible vision. The Last Supper. 1495–1498. Originally tempera and oil on dry plaster, not true fresco. Location: Convent of Santa Maria del Grazie, Milan, Italy. Visual composition analysis. The painting depicts the dramatic moment during the Last Supper of Jesus Christ with his 12 apostles, when Jesus announces, "One of you will betray me." Figures. Jesus is at the center, calm and composed, forming a triangular shape, a symbol of divinity and stability. The 12 apostles are grouped in 4 clusters of 3, each reacting with emotion, shock, disbelief, questioning, and anger, showing Da Vinci's mastery of human emotion and gesture. Emotional expression. Each apostle reacts differently, creating dynamic movement. Judas Iscariot, 4th from the left, reaching toward the same bowl as Jesus, is cast in shadow, holding a small bag, likely silver coins. Peter, next to Judas, holding a knife, leans aggressively. John, next to Jesus on his right, appears sorrowful, leaning downward. Mona Lisa, also known as La Gioconda. 1503–1506, possibly extended to 1517. Oil on poplar panel. Location: Louvre Museum, Paris. Visual analysis. The painting features a woman with an enigmatic expression, gazing calmly at the viewer. Her identity is widely believed to be Lisa Gherardini, the wife of Florentine merchant Francesco del Giocondo. Expression and mood. The expression is famously ambiguous, a subtle smile that appears to change depending on the viewer's perspective. This mystery is a key reason why the painting has become so iconic. Technique. Sfumato. Leonardo used this signature technique, a soft blending of tones and colors, to create realistic transitions, particularly around the eyes and mouth. There are no harsh lines, which enhances the lifelike, almost dreamlike quality of her face and hands. Her hands are gracefully placed, emphasizing calmness and poise. Ginevra da Benci. Date: circa 1474–1478. Oil on wood panel. Location: National Gallery of Art, Washington, D.C. Visual analysis. The painting depicts Ginevra da Benci, a young Florentine noblewoman known for her intellect and beauty. Her expression is serious and somewhat detached, a stark contrast to the soft, enigmatic smile of the Mona Lisa. Expression and psychology. The cold, thoughtful gaze and slightly turned head suggest introspection or melancholy. She does not engage directly with the viewer, giving her an air of nobility and distance. The portrayal avoids overt emotionality, typical of Renaissance portraiture aiming to capture dignity and virtue. Solvitur Mundi. Date: c. 1500. Oil on walnut panel. Current status: private collection, sold at auction in 2017 for $450 million, the most expensive painting ever sold. Visual analysis. Solvitur Mundi translates to Savior of the World. The figure depicted is Jesus Christ, shown in a traditional Renaissance pose. Right hand raised in benediction, blessing. Left hand holds a crystal orb, symbolizing the heavens or the universe. He is shown frontally, making direct eye contact with the viewer, which enhances a sense of divine presence and spiritual intimacy. Expression and mood. Christ's face is calm, symmetrical, and serene, almost otherworldly. The expression is detached but compassionate, reinforcing the spiritual and sacred nature of the subject. The smooth transitions between light and shadow, achieved through sfumato, a technique Leonardo perfected, give the face a lifelike softness. Lady with an Ermine. 1489 to 1490. Oil on wood panel. Location, Czartoryski Museum, Krakow, Poland. Visual description. The painting portrays a young noblewoman in three-quarter profile holding a white ermine, a type of stoat. Her body is turned slightly to the right, while her gaze is directed further to the right, creating a dynamic sense of movement. The woman is widely believed to be Cecilia Gallerani, the mistress of Ludovico Sforza, Duke of Milan, who was Leonardo's patron at the time. Symbolism of the ermine. The ermine, a stoat in its white winter coat, symbolizes purity, virtue, and nobility. It is also a personal emblem of Ludovico Sforza, who was associated with the Order of the Ermine, reinforcing the connection between Cecilia and the Duke. The animal appears calm and tame, suggesting a harmony between human and nature, or symbolically, between Cecilia and her protector/patron. The Annunciation. 1472 to 1475. Oil and tempera on panel. Location, Uffizi Gallery, Florence. Visual analysis. Composition and figures. The scene represents the biblical moment when the Archangel Gabriel announces to the Virgin Mary that she will conceive Jesus. The angel is shown on the left, kneeling, and Mary is on the right, seated behind a richly decorated marble lectern. Gabriel, the angel's posture is respectful and reverent. He holds a lily, symbol of Mary's purity. His wings are meticulously detailed and resemble those of a bird of prey, a typical Renaissance approach to naturalism. Mary, she looks surprised but composed, with her hand raised in a gentle gesture of acceptance or interruption. Her figure is serene and her clothing richly detailed, reflecting Leonardo's early interest in fabric and anatomy. Light and space. Leonardo uses light to softly model the figures, giving them a natural three-dimensional appearance. The light source seems to come from the left, illuminating the angel and casting a shadow on the right side of the composition. The background reveals a deep landscape with distant mountains and water, a hallmark of Leonardo's later atmospheric perspective, sfumato, though still developing in this early work. Check out our store for all kinds of great products. Subscribe.